as Israeli forces attack the Gaza Strip. The New South Wales Premier responds to shocking sexual violence allegations, and Prince Harry's controversial new podcast interview. Hi, I'm CJ with the latest news. Israel has spent the day attacking the Gaza Strip as the Middle East conflict intensifies. The death toll in Gaza has soared to 83, according to Gaza's health ministry. Israel says Hamas has misfired 350 rockets, killing Gazan civilians. New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian says she is shocked and distressed by sexual violence allegations against MP Gareth Ward. Mr Ward has stood aside from the front bench as police investigate the claims. He's denied any wrongdoing.
After the reports came out, I spoke to him and I asked him whether he'd done anything wrong. He denied any wrongdoing. I asked him whether police had contacted him and he said no. If any allegations of that nature are exposed, that is extremely concerning.
The Labor Party delivered its budget reply last night, promising a $10 billion housing fund to build new social housing. 4,000 homes would be set aside for people escaping domestic and family violence, and 10,000 apprenticeships around clean energy would be created. Police are offering a $1 million reward for information about the disappearance of a Sydney model. Ravel Balmain was 22 when she went missing in 1994. The model is presumed to have been murdered, but no one has been charged. Prince Harry has opened up again on how he struggles with being a royal, saying it's a mix between being on The Truman Show and being in a zoo. Speaking on the podcast Dax Shepherd, he said his wife Meghan and doing therapy triggered his decision to leave the royal family for good.
And then once I started doing therapy, suddenly it was like the bubble was burst.
Yeah.
I plucked my head out of the sand, gave it a good shake off. And I was like, okay, you're in this position of privilege. Stop complaining or stop thinking as though you want something different. Make this different because you can't get out.
Delta Goodrem has had a rare, awkward exchange on the project. Kate Lambrook asked Delta if she was surprised that 96% of women had experienced sexual assault and harassment in the music industry. Here's how she responded.
But does it surprise you? Does it surprise me? Does it surprise me? Listen, I only know, does it surprise me? Does it surprise me? I am shocked by that.
In good news, 2 pilots and a passenger have managed to walk away from a serious mid-air collision that almost ripped a plane in half. The 2 planes were preparing to land at Colorado when they slammed into each other. The pilots and 1 passenger managed to survive by deploying parachutes. I'm CJ. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.